maker that sews. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're a subscriber. As always, it's really lovely to have you here as I share my sewing journey. So welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be one of my midweek videos, and I have dug out 5 fabrics that I loved when I first bought them, but they have sat in my stash unused for whatever reason, and I would love your help deciding on what to turn these fabrics into. So I've got 5 gorgeous fabrics on my lap that I absolutely loved when I bought them. They've been in my stash for various lengths of time, and I thought this would be a great opportunity to get your thoughts and ideas on what to turn the fabrics into. I am trying to be really good and resist temptation with buying more fabric and using what I've got in my stash, because I do have quite a substantial stash. Before I share the fabrics, I'll let you know what I'm wearing, and I'm wearing a really comfortable cozy dress, and it is the nail dress by the Dressmaker's Closet in this gorgeous sort of baby blue fabric that I got from a So Hilly Jane box, and it's got cherries all over it. It's got a slight puff sleeve with quite a wide sort of hem. It's got a gathered skirt, and then I've got a ruffle on the bottom as well. Really, really comfortable, quite a loose fitting sort of skirt, but quite a fitted bodice. So that's what I'm wearing. I've got a tie knot headband on, try and keep my hair off my face, and then I've shared these earrings before, but they are little clouds and they've got lightning bolts on them from Sapphire Frills. So I've been going through my stash, trying to get sort of some ideas of what I want to sew and make, and starting to think about the autumn. And I've been digging out some fabrics that I've had in my stash for ages. So I thought I would get your ideas on what I can turn these into. So not in any particular order, just the order that I've put them in the pile. And you will have seen a flash of them on my little intro sort of image to this video. I'll try and remember where I got them from, but some of them have been in my stash for ages, so I can't actually remember. The first one is this gorgeous, almost like a leopard print viscose fabric that I got from, I think I got this from Rainbow Fabrics. It's on a predominantly, well, I'd say predominantly white background, but it's not. It's like black, white and blue mainly. Yeah, black, white and blue, and it looks a bit like sort of leopard print. I have got, I think I've got 3 meters. Is it a wide fabric? Yeah, it's fairly wide actually. It's got a really lovely sort of light drapey kind of movement to it. I have no idea what to turn this into. I don't think I want it to be a dress. I was thinking of maybe turning it into a skirt, because I could see this being paired with like a black cozy jumper maybe for the winter. And I think because this is quite a dark fabric, that's why I can see it being worn more in the winter time, the autumn winter, with a pair of tights and some like knee-length boots or ankle boots. But yeah, I don't know what to turn it into. It's not my usual bright sort of colourful fabric, but I really loved that small sort of pattern on it, and I really loved, it looks like animal print, but it's kind of a different kind of animal print to your usual sort of beige and brown. So if anyone's got any suggestions for that fabric, please let me know in the comments below. So that's fabric number 1, which is a gorgeous viscose. Fabric number 2, I think, is a viscose twill. It's kind of got a texture to it like a twill. Might just be a viscose, but it has got texture. I've had this in my stash for years and years, probably about 3 or 4 years. Fell in love with the colour of it. Absolutely gorgeous. Don't know if you can pick up on the texture of that, but it's basically got lots of green circles in rows going from the top to the bottom, and then it's like a pale pink, almost like a lilac background. I have got 2 meters of this fabric. It moves so nicely. That's what it looks like from afar, and then up close that's what it looks like. I've no idea what to turn this into. I've only got 2 meters. It is quite a wide fabric. I was thinking maybe some culottes. It's quite a thin fabric, so if I was going to turn it into trousers, I think they'd have to be spring summer trousers. But yeah, if anyone's got any ideas for this, please let me know, because I've had this in my stash for a really long time. Probably one of the older fabrics that I'm sharing with you today, and every time I get it out I just don't know what to turn it into. So I would really, really appreciate your thoughts on what to turn that one into. Like I said, it's got a really lovely drape and a really lovely movement to it, and I really love those 2 colours together. I'm just really not sure what to turn it into. The next one, sticking with sort of dark fabrics, I fell in love with the colour of this and also the print on here. This is a viscose crepe. It's got that texture to it of a crepe. I can't remember where I got this from. I want to say So Me Sunshine, but I don't think it was So Me Sunshine. And I have got, again, 2 meters of this fabric. Quite a lot of them I've got 2 meters of. It's a bit crumpled because it's been in my stash for ages. Again, this has been in my stash for a good couple of years and I don't know what to turn this into. I feel like this would work really nicely as a skirt maybe. I think it would work really nicely on the bottom, maybe some trousers or a skirt, or maybe a dress. I'm not ruling out a dress. But again, I love this fabric, but when I get it out of my stash, I just don't know what I would turn it into. I think I've got too many ideas for this fabric. It's got a really lovely sort of texture to it, and it's got a nice weight to it actually, and a really lovely drape. I can see that working really nicely gathered. So yes, please help me decide what to turn that one into. My favourite shades of green on this fabric. I love that sort of really dark, rich, foresty green. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And then those almost like autumnal colours in the flowers. So I think this would work really nicely for the autumn time. Again, maybe with like a turtleneck top tucked into like some trousers or a skirt. Not sure what to do with that fabric either. So please let me know in the comments below. And then the next fabric is bright and colourful, but this is like a plissé fabric. And originally I thought I'll just turn it into a really simple skirt. But then I was quite confused when the fabric arrived because I only got a metre of it. And this looks like the selvage. So it looks like the plissé is going across the fabric rather than down. Don't think that would matter. I only got a metre of this fabric. So I don't know if I would have enough if I turned it on its side and turned it into like a gathered skirt. But then I don't know if I'm going to have enough of this fabric to cut 2 rectangles together. So if I didn't turn it into a simple gathered skirt with an elasticated waist, please help me. What would I turn this fabric into? It's got that plissé texture to it, as you can see, and slight stretch because of that. I absolutely love the colours, and I think I would use it with the stripe that way rather than with the selvage going down that way and the stripe going across. I really just don't know what to do with this type of fabric, and I think that's what's putting me off using it for something, because I just don't know what to do with a plissé fabric. So please let me know if you've worked with this kind of fabric before, if you've got any ideas of what I can turn it into. I'd really love to get a few ideas, because I don't even know if you can use this as like for like a top, but I feel like it would work really nicely with a blouse with like a big sleeve maybe. But I've only got a metre of it, so I haven't actually got a huge amount of fabric to play around with. So please help me with that one. And then the final fabric, I think, is one of the oldest fabrics I've got in my stash. It's probably about 4 years old. And when I saw this fabric, fell in love with it. I just thought it was a really fun, quite quirky fabric. Can't remember where I got it from. It's got cocktails all over it. It's on a white background. Cocktails all over it. I thought I'd got 3 meters, but actually I've only got 2 meters of this fabric. It's a viscose, so it's got a really lovely drape. You can see how that drapes so nicely. I don't know what to turn it into. I'd originally thought, when I first got this, I thought a dress, and I think I bought this fabric with the Wilder gown in mind. I worry, because it's white, I worry that it's see-through. I don't think it is see-through. I'm just holding it up against what I'm wearing, but I worry, I'm also very clumsy and quite a messy eater, so I worry that I would spill something on the white and it would really show off whatever I've spilt on me. So I'm really stumped with what to turn that fabric into as well. 2 meters of it, and I would really love your suggestions on what to turn the cocktail fabric into as well, because every time I see it in my stash I feel really sad that it's been sat there for a really long time. So please help me. Maybe that would work nicely as a blouse actually. I'm just thinking, I don't know what blouse pattern I would turn it into though. So please let me know if you've got suggestions. I just think those cocktail glasses are all really fun all over there. So 5 fabrics that have been in my stash for a while that I still absolutely love, and I would love to turn them into something. So please let me know your suggestions down below for all 5 fabrics if you've got any ideas. I would really appreciate it, and then I can update you once I do start sewing with those fabrics. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, just getting a little glimpse into what my fabric stash is like, and I might do some more of these videos if you found it interesting. Please give this video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, it'd be really great if you could hit that subscribe button, because you'll get notified of when I bring out my next video. Thank you as always for watching. Take care, and I'll be back soon with another video. Bye.